Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Windy Witch Tarot, and happy birthday to you. We are now officially in Scorpio season. So today we're going to do a very fast, very quick reading for the up-and-coming Samhain. It's just a very general reading, just to see what messages will come through for you. It is going to be a predictive reading because obviously we are not there yet, but we will see what the cards have in store for you. Okay, for Scorpio, we have the Temple Path, number 12, the Garden and the Gate, 30, and the Thinking Man, number 46. Lots of 3s and lots of 9s. So, working with others. Excuse me, did I say 9? 10. So coming to completion as well. We're working on something, you're working with other people on something to complete it. The Temple Path, this is all about spiritual awakening, really doing some self-discovery of yourself, what makes you tick, all that good stuff. The Garden and the Gate, I've always really loved this card because I hate the glare in this window, but if you can see her expression, she's just super curious, you know, and even though she's surrounded by this really beautiful garden, she can't help but wonder, you know, what's on the other side of the fence. And this can be a good thing in terms of exploration and going on an adventure, but it can also be a bad thing. It just depends on, you know, what is the context that we're using this here, because this is a card that I consider as grass is always greener syndrome, right? Where people leave because they think it's going to be so much better, you know, on the neighbor's side of the fence when it just looks that way because it's not yours, right? But we also have the Thinking Man, and this card really symbolizes the, you know, the alchemy of like trying to figure out, like trying to manifest what we want using the energy surrounding us, using what has been created, you know, like these crystals here, using it to our advantage. So as far as the energies that you'll be in for Saturday, I mean, it's a lot of spiritual growth. I see a lot of wanting to explore, wanting to dive deeper, wanting to understand something, and really working with others. So beautiful energy overall, beautiful. So let's go ahead and get some uniting energies. And this is not the deck that I wanted to use. Sorry. Okay, so for the Temple Path and the Garden Gate, what do we got? Temple Path and the Garden Gate for Scorpio. We've got strength. Yeah. That's like what I was saying, you know, a lot of personal growth. I think that I think that you're realizing that, you know, you have things that you want to learn about yourself, about the world, about the people around you. And I think it's going to lead to a lot of personal strength for you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had an interruption. Okay, so we're going to do the uniting energy for the Garden and the Gate and the Thinking Man. What unites these? What unites these energies for Scorpio? What unites these energies? Hierophant, devotion. I love that you have major arcana. I feel like this is a really big time in your life right now. Just really like, I feel like you're, this is kind of over the top, but it's almost like you had a midlife crisis or an early life crisis, or, you know, whatever age you're at. You know, you'll have to apply it to yourself, but it's like you went through this huge, I don't know what I want, I don't even know who I am. And now all of a sudden you're like, okay, I'm seeing myself through the weeds here, and these are some things that I want to work on about myself, which are going to lead me to the person who I think I want to be. I hope that makes sense, because that's what I'm getting. But with the Hierophant, you know, this is all about devoting yourself to a higher purpose. This can be about marriage. It can be about anything legal, anything in the government, in the church. But, you know, it's also just about those daily things that we do in our life. You know, those habits, those really healthy habits that people have that make them this super, you know, productive person. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're really trying to think about it. You're trying to do these little things that are going to lead you to this adventure that you want to go on, right? So let's see here. What's the outcome? The Empress, yeah. That's beautiful. That's a lot of abundance, growth. The Empress knows her worth. You know, I see a lot, all this personal work that you are either engaging in now or are going to begin on Samhain. It's gonna lead to a beautiful end for you, which is really just the beginning, right? So that's awesome. Let's get you some advice. Some advice for Scorpio. We've got the Magician. Yes. Manifest. Just like this thinking man here. This is all about manifestation. We have the Ace of Wands. We have a brand new beginning. That's beautiful. We also have the Page of Cups. So this could be about making an offer of love or receiving one. But also just kind of like getting your emotions in check, you know. We also have the Four of Cups. So I would say that your advice is like, don't miss out on those opportunities to grow. We got the Five of Cups and we have the Star. So I think that you have a lot of hope, a lot of faith, but you really need to make sure that you're not getting stuck in past regrets. And that's kind of like what I was going with this Four of Cups. You know, I feel like, you know, this picture, she's looking away and she's missing it, and she's got a very brooding look on her face. You know, it's like she's not in the right now. She's lost in her own head, thinking about things that have come and gone. So, you know, your advice here is manifest, because you have a wonderful new beginning on the horizon for you. You really do have an amazing journey ahead of you, is what I see for you, Scorpio. So have a beautiful Samhain, lovely holiday. It's one of my favorites, and I will see you next time.